In town, I was the prettiest and the most expensive prostitute. Every day, gold seekers lined up, willing to spend a month's pay just to have me for a little while. Their rough faces and crude ways made me feel nothing but disgust and emptiness. Then one day a stranger knocked on my door. He was a plain farmer. He paid double just to see me once. He quietly told me he wanted to marry me. I'd heard that kind of talk 100 times, so I didn't take it seriously. But for 3 days straight he came back, paying double each time, and he never rushed to touch me. Instead he talked about his farm, the wheat in the sun, the life he dreamed of. I sneered and said something nasty.
I feel nothing for you. You're a dirt farmer.
My words surprised him, but he didn't argue. He just turned and left. Watching his lonely back, something inside me stirred. The next day I was brave and begged the madam to let me go, but she wouldn't give up her cash cow. Her people beat me until I was bruised and bleeding. That's when Mike showed up. He saw me and without a word took out all his money, bought my freedom, and knelt right there to propose. I woke up groggy on his farm with a stranger's ring on my hand. When he reached to tend my wounds, I pulled away. I couldn't trust anyone. Later that day I tried to sneak back to town, but he followed. I thought he'd try to force me.
You don't own me!
He didn't get angry. He handed me a coat and told me I could choose my path. He said he would wait for me. For some reason I went back to the farm. He said nothing at the door. He just knelt and gently washed the cuts on my feet. Looking at his soft face, I felt warmth for the first time. That night I wanted to repay him with my body, but he refused. He said he'd wait until the day I truly wanted to be with him. I'd never met a man that gentle. From then on I tried to be a wife, collect eggs, learn to fish, even chop wood. I was clumsy, but it was the first peace I'd felt, and I slowly learned to rely on him. When a neighbor's baby was born, I watched Mike look at the child and saw how much he wanted a family. I couldn't give him that. Years earlier I'd been raped by a nobleman and I could no longer have children. I told Mike the truth. He only stroked my hair and said firmly, nothing in this world could make me stop loving you. But I still felt unworthy. So I left a note, left the ring on the table, and slipped away. I didn't go back to the brothel. I worked as a waitress in town instead. Day after day I tried to let time wash everything away, even my feelings for Mike. 4 or 5 years passed and he never came looking. Maybe he respected my choice. But I never stopped thinking about him. One day his brother found me and said Mike had been miserable all these years, waiting for me and never letting go. I realized then that I hadn't been running from him. I'd been running from the part of me that wanted to be loved. This time I decided I wouldn't run anymore.